How many times have you complimented a woman and all you got was a simple, half-hearted thank you? If complimenting her were enough, anyone would win her over easily. But that's not quite the case. There's a right way and a wrong way to do it. Today, I'm going to reveal 3 forbidden compliments that trigger a powerful trigger in the female mind. But look, there's one detail. If you make a mistake in how you say it, you can ruin everything. So stay until the end to understand how to use this the right way and avoid the mistakes that drive women away. But before you continue, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any of our content. The power of perception, the secret to attraction. That few understand. If you think that winning over a woman is about impressing her with your car, your money, or your looks, you're off to a bad start. The true magic of attraction has nothing to do with how she sees you, but with how you make her feel when she's by your side. Now think about it. How many times have you seen an amazing woman walking hand in hand with a guy who apparently has nothing special about him? He's not the most handsome, he's not a millionaire, and he's not famous, but still, she's there, completely captivated by him. Why? What does this guy have that so many others can't? The answer lies in a powerful but invisible psychological effect. While most men try to win a woman over in the most obvious way possible, by showering her with generic compliments like, "You're beautiful," "Your smile is amazing," or "You're wonderful," this guy does something different. He doesn't just try to please her, he makes her feel special in a way that no one else does. The problem with common compliments is that they're like background noise. They've been heard so many times that her brain simply ignores them. It's like empty words with no real impact. But when you know how to compliment her the right way, you trigger a powerful psychological trigger, that of unique perception. This means that instead of just saying something nice, you make her feel like you see something in her that no one else does. And this is one of the greatest unconscious desires of the female mind, to be acknowledged in an authentic way, to be seen beyond the surface, to feel that there is something about her that only you can capture. And it is precisely this detail that separates the ordinary men from those who truly leave a mark. Forbidden compliment. 1. The compliment of rarity. If you think that a woman's greatest fear is being rejected or ignored, think again. What really scares her is being just another one, being ordinary. If complimenting beauty were the secret to winning a woman over, men who are always saying how beautiful you are would have plenty of options. But guess what? The reality is the opposite. These ordinary compliments are disposable, predictable, and create no emotional impact. This is where one of the most powerful principles of psychology comes in, the scarcity principle, studied by Robert Cialdini. Basically, everything that is rare becomes valuable. What is easy to find is no longer fun. If any guy can say the same thing to any woman, then that compliment means nothing. Now, how do you turn a random compliment into something irresistible? Simple. Pay attention to the details that others overlook. The way her eyes light up when she talks about something she loves, the way she frowns when she is focused on solving a problem, the spontaneous way she laughs when she is comfortable. When you point out something unique, something that no one else has noticed, you activate a powerful psychological trigger, curiosity and genuine recognition. Instead of saying you are beautiful, try something like this. You know what I find fascinating? You notice details that most people simply ignore. It's like you see the world in a different way. What happens at that moment? She feels that you saw something special in her, something rare, and like everything that is rare, this becomes valuable. She will want to know what else you notice that others don't. And that is where the attraction begins. Forbidden compliment 2, the reversal. Compliment people value much more what they are not sure they have. When something is guaranteed, it loses its appeal. But when it is at stake, it generates a natural desire to prove one's worth. Now think about it. Most men hand out compliments as if they were freebies, without any strategy. They say things like, "Wow, you are perfect," or "You are amazing," hoping that it will make an impact. But the easier a compliment comes, the less it is worth. That's where the reversal technique comes in, a subtle way of giving compliments while creating a psychological challenge. Instead of simply confirming a quality about her, you raise a slight doubt, something that makes her feel the need to prove it to you. This activates a deep instinct in the female mind, the desire to win over a man she admires. Here's how it works in practice. Instead of saying, "You are confident," say, "I like your confident nature, but I still want to see how you react when things don't go as expected." Instead of, "You're very charismatic," try, "Your charismatic ways are interesting, but I want to see how you do when you're around someone as magnetic as you." What happens here? You turn a predictable compliment into a little challenge. Now, instead of just accepting the compliment, she feels an involuntary need to prove that she really does have that quality. And this feeling is addictive. She starts to want your validation because you didn't hand it to her like others do. This is one of the most powerful secrets to creating attraction in a natural and irresistible way. Forbidden compliment. 3. The essence. Compliment. Many women, especially the most beautiful ones, grow up hearing compliments about their appearance. From an early age, they are admired for their face, their body, their smile. But over time, an internal void emerges. Who am I beyond my beauty? This is where most men go wrong. They keep reinforcing this same type of superficial compliment, without realizing that the real impact lies in seeing beyond the obvious. This is where the essence compliment comes in. Instead of talking about what everyone else has already noticed, you acknowledge her for something that she herself has not fully realized. And this has a profound emotional impact. How do you do this? The secret is to observe what is behind what she shows. Many women, for example, try to appear strong and independent, but deep down they want someone who understands them. They appear extroverted and sociable, but they carry a layer of depth that few see. They act detached, but deep down they have a sensitive and dreamy heart. When you perceive this duality and express it in a genuine way, you create an instant connection. Example in practice. If she likes to show that she is self-sufficient and determined, but you sense a more sensitive side hidden in her, instead of just saying, "I admire your strength," say, "You have this way of knowing exactly what you want," and not needing anyone. But I feel like deep down, there's something more. Like there's a part of you that few people know about, and I bet that part is even more incredible. This type of compliment does something powerful. You verbalize something that perhaps even she isn't fully aware of. It touches a woman's mind in a way that regular compliments never do. Now, instead of just hearing another compliment that she's already used to, she feels truly seen. And that's one of the most irresistible emotional triggers there is. Bonus tip. The unexpected compliment. The most powerful compliments aren't just about what you say, but when and how you say it. Most men compliment at the obvious moments, when a woman is dressed up, wearing makeup, or wearing something impressive. But do you know what compliment really makes an impression? The one that comes when she least expects it. The secret. Compliment her when she's vulnerable, distracted, or not trying to impress. Practical example. After a deep conversation, you have a way of thinking that really makes me think. It's rare to find someone like that. In a relaxed moment. Funny. I think it's amazing how you look even more beautiful when you're not even trying. When she thinks no one is paying attention. I like the way you look when you're focused. It's like the world disappears around you. This type of compliment has an impact because it hits her most authentic side. Instead of being just another guy recognizing what everyone else already sees, you become the one who sees what's beneath the surface. And when a woman feels like you see her in a way no one else does, she'll never forget it. Conclusion. The secret is in how you use them. Now you know the 3 forbidden compliments that activate psychological triggers and create irresistible attraction. But here's an important warning. If used in a forced or exaggerated way, they can sound like cheap flattery. The real secret is not just in the words, but in the positioning and authenticity. It's not about memorizing ready-made phrases, but about really noticing the woman in front of you and expressing that naturally. Now tell me, which of these compliments do you intend to try first? Comment below. And if this video made sense to you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and be part of the men who play on another level.